Vets can make themselves indispensable to the next generation of pet owners, especially through the use of technology. So they're able to communicate instantly with their clients. They can provide them preventative information, whether that's diet, whether that's vaccinations, checkups, and they can feed that information to the new generation of clients through social media, things that previous generations didn't have anything to do with or access to.
I think owners are going to ask us to create newer procedures, less invasive, use less antibiotics, more nutraceuticals, use diet more to prevent disease instead of treating disease. So I think there's going to be a lot of demands placed upon us, which is a positive thing. I see that it'll help stimulate us to move forward.
I don't believe at all at a so-called Uberization of veterinary profession, as we can read from time to time in different papers around the world. I would say that healthcare, prevention, nutrition is so important for pets that these new pet owners will always need to have a trustfully professional close to their home in order to take in charge all this issue for their pets. I'm quite confident with that.
I'm really excited about the new generation of pet owners because they do far more research than pet owners, older pet owners. They have a much closer relationship with vets, the research tells us, and they are very internet savvy, so they're on the internet all the time. I think it's a challenge for vets to be able to persuade owners that their information is the correct information and that other information isn't. The way that those people communicate is with emotion and empathy, and it's so crucial that vets do that as well, so that their message can be heard. But I think the good thing is that people still recognise that a vet's a vet and that their information is going to be the best source.
I think the days of trusting one source have gone. And so we have to be prepared for that, and we have to think about how we counter that to build that trust. I think the other thing that we're noticing with millennials is there's a lot, people call it a lack of loyalty, but actually it's a lack of service delivery. They're loyal if you meet their needs, but they can be very quickly disloyal if you don't. And I think the millennial generation is impatient. They don't give you as many chances. You have to get it right first time every time. And if you fail to do so, they'll try and find somebody else who'll do that for them. And that to me isn't disloyalty. We have to earn their loyalty. In the past, I think clients were reluctant to change, often because they didn't know how to change.
There is an old saying that I still believe it's very valid today, which is, I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. No? And I think this was applied in human medicine, and it applies exactly the same to pets. No? You can be the best surgeon, the best specialist, but if you are unable to establish a good rapport with your client, to show that you remember the specific story of that pet, that you remember how that client is feeling, then your level of expertise can be respected, but cannot be admired or cannot establish the right connection with that pet owner, because the pet owner will always feel that you are just a very good scientist, but lacking some humanity.